Oh, make sure the mic is up. Yep, okay, good. Audio is good this time. That up. Coffee. Oh yeah. Temperature. And we have an MU-2 in front of us. Crash. Far so good. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a early, quiet morning. And yeah, another random stream for me. So going here in a second, but the Mitsubishi MU-2 from TOGA. Fantastic airplane, very unique in many different ways, both in sim and real world. And I'm going to take a quick flight to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Where are we still? We are in Athens, Texas. Athens Airport. And yeah. It'll be fun. 49. I'm trying to get in that sim, but I just checked. There's like nothing about further. Really talk here. Talk this. Dive in. Hopefully it plays nice. That did update to the latest beta. So doesn't break anything. Route of flight, I would show you guys. We'll go through here. Start up early. Don't spend too much time on the ground. Okay. I remember the key binds for. There we go. Door shut. Slide back up front. Alright. See if I remember this thing. I'm really rusty on the time, but yes. Probably top off. Thanks. Main and outer. We'll preference the menu here. Especially as it relates to your power lever position. Absolute paramount in this thing. As it greatly affects how you. So everything line fired up here. We're probably just going to shoot straight up to keep these. If I can. There we go. Roll the mouse wheel a couple of times. Alright. Good there. We come up here. Flip rolling overhead panel. I know I'm going to need that light, my beacon light on, which that is fairly true to form there. You can actually the beacon going off there. The motor spinning as it's literally directing it. Everything else pretty solid. Where we're gonna assume we're just going in the back, but we'll go ahead and toss these because why not, right? Let's see. Install. Yes, you did. All right. But the SRL switches to run. Right hand engine start. So these are the Garrett TP 331 engines, and unlike the Pratt & Whitneys, which we see a lot of aircraft and sim utilizing, these are a little unique in startup. The props actually feathered. Unfeathered for start, so we'll make sure we'll run a pump here that feathers in for us. Which they were feathered, but sometimes you gotta force them into place. So we'll open up both valves here. No fuel and tip tanks, don't need that. On and go there. On the brakes. And we got light up there, so starting up. Let's go outside. Very loud. Very, very loud. But an amazing, I don't know, something about the gear-driven turbines that are just absolutely aesthetically pleasing from an audio perspective. Go ahead and now further this guy. Done by the time. There we go. Vehicle is good. Truth be told, we should be guarding that switch and start it, but man, alright. Alright, so we are all lit. Our start selector switch back into their tent. And my lord, let's get a little air conditioning on. Air conditioning on. Get that on there. And what we said our cruise altitude is going to be about 230, so we'll go at 1,000 feet above that, 240. I just noticed there's like no oxygen. Awesome. Alrighty, and let's see. Let's go generators on. Left and right. Amps looks good. Both sides. Both gens are putting out. Go ahead and get these guys on. And actually, whoops. Sorry. Told you all. There we go. Alright, cool. I literally just double checked making sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Going into the flight plan. Then briefs up. Basically, we'll depart out and cut to the northeast toward Longview, Texas, and what you guys can see here. I'll explain it as soon as I put it in here. And from there, don't jump up the airway. Victor 94, yep, to Chippewa, Brick County, Arizona, good there. And then there we'll jump on Victor 89. And we'll come off of that at Texarkana and probably direct hot springs. Yeah, hot springs. Close that. Then we'll dial this in here. Kilo Hotel Oscar Tango. Boom. Inbox. And now I can show you guys what we're doing. Pull the par out. Come up towards Step on Victor 94. We'll take that across Tyler, Texas. We'll do a little crossover Longview. At Longview, we'll cut a little more to the north, hit Texarkana, Texas, and direct it to Hot Springs. So that's the plan. Zoom in a little bit here. This is a fairly small airport. It's fine. Pretty familiar with this airport, so let's pick some weather though, and then I guess we'll jump on Batsim. Alright, one night.
Temperature 25, dew point 20, altimeter 3002. Automated weather observation, Athens Municipal. Wind calm, visibility more than 10 miles, sky clear, temperature 25, dew point 20, altimeter 3002. Automated weather observation, Athens Municipal. Wind calm, visibility more than 10 miles, sky clear, temperature 25, dew point 20, altimeter 3002.
Alright, altimeter's north of that. 3002. Okay.
Automated weather observation, Athens Municipal.
I am done with you now. Hotel number? I should remember that. It might be. Add a little bit of roll trim. We're going to need that on departure. One of the characteristics of this guy, she's a little left rolling tendency is very strong in this airplane, so we'll add a little bit of trim there. All right, we'll get the props off of the stops. Unlock power levers here. Alright, she is ready to make power. I wonder if that's due to the update. I was looking at my notes here panel. I wonder if that's due to the explain beta update. Keybinds or key balance change or whatever it's called. They change. Got it. Alright, so SRL is off and we should be on roll now. Don't really do much as far as traffic. Number 1 go flank instead. Yeah. Stop real quick. There we go. Perfect. Radio panel there wasn't working. Alright. At the traffic number 321 go flank, set the FBO, taxiing to runway 18 feet alpha at the traffic. Alright. Probably get a little taxi lightage. Very unique sound. I love it though. Love it, love it, love it. Get a little and a notch flat. So I'm not sure. Remember, you guys. Me telling you guys that yeah, I'm a little rusty. So again, the characteristics of this airplane is very unique. So we'll depart out, get the airplane stabilized, get in gear, and heading select vector ourselves for workload purposes. Vector ourselves to the northeast and back to red snow and go from there. So. That this is the sim, and I am streaming in the event of an engine failure on takeoff roll before our point of return there, which would be about right at the FBO. We'll retard throttles, max reverse, max braking, stop on the remaining amount of runway, and the event of emergency after V1. We're flying, so we'll continue flying the airplane, get it stable. We do know that this guy loves being fast, does not like being slow. So we'll be mindful of that. Make sure we're pitching for best single engine performance. The airplane's stable. Get some altitude under us. Troubleshoot problems there. Yeah. And then dual engine failure. Yeah, I believe there is a field to south. That and hopefully that's some questions. Cool. Alright, so here's what I like to do. We'll go ahead and set our heading bug up for runway heading. Okay. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and set our ignition as like the switches to continuous both sides. And double check, make sure our trim's kind of weird. There we go. You guys can see it. Right there on that notch, about there. AP trim does not work. Brief review of the panel. We want max performance out of here, so we're going to turn these off. And the pressurization controller is set. Landing lights are on and forced. Take it up to my sanity. Strobe lights on. It's hot. I'm not turning any of that on right now. Okay. Yeah, let's send it. False clear there, and we're going to pronounce it. Athens traffic, November 121 Gulf Mike's on the roll, runway 18 departure to the south. Athens traffic. And we're far out of the area to the south. And I've got the frames. Alright. Definitely gonna have to be mindful of our engine temps here. Watch that, we'll let that be our limiting factor. Alright. So about 100 knots we'll just start flying, so. Alright, I got props up to max. Alright, we'll come off the stops there, let her line out, and send it. Alright, takeoff power is set. Adjustments and limits airspeed for live. There's 100 knots. Right now, I'm just focused on flying the airplane right now. I'm not gonna do a whole lot right now until we get about eastbound, and we'll work on getting a flying flow going. Just about right there. All right, let's work on getting the flying flow going there. Like I said, she is very, very squirrely, wants to roll, so I'm going to appreciate it, Art. Hope you're feeling a little better, man. Hope that cough's clearing up, dude. Alright. Let's get our heading bug synced up here. I thought about going into Midland Airport, Art. And how about doing that? Down a bit. She wants to fly today, though, that's for sure. Adjustments still look good. And get her at about 150. Yeah, that's close enough. Definitely work. Alright, get her trimmed out. Liking that. Alright. My heading belt works on autopilot. I'm on my Bravo. Alright, coming out of, let's see where we're coming out of, 7,000. Let's see, so looking where we're at now, we kind of went a little bit past snow. That's cool. So we'll line out at tree 2 at 0, tree 0. And we'll do this. We'll go direct captain. Look at that. Direct captain. Enter. This is an old bird, so it's not like, hitting nav mode and kind of sit back there and let this thing. We'll jump into the PSS roll steering, and it's actually going to utilize the heading function of the autopilot to input heading commands based on the flight plan, based on the GP750. So that's what we're doing there. We can come out of the field of flying flow. I'm actually going out here so we can get the ignition selected to auto. Everything looks good. Instruments are happy. Drop RPM, I brought back just a hair. Check the cabin. We are climbing. That's what we want to see. And you know, guys, I totally forgot something. So much better. Yeah, this thing's super loud. Let's go ahead. I think speed limit on the lane like 1. Glad we brought those in. Let's check this out. I'll show you guys real quick. I'm gonna put them on. So they actually fold out to the airstream. Actually fold out to the airstream. So once you, let's go back in here, and we'll retract them. Again, a very, very unique airplane now. Now we can go ahead and maybe get some pedostatic action going. Open the window. So once you low. As we're getting up in the flight levels, 10K there. Make sure my pressurization controller is good, so I won't start getting loopy. I was looking for an oxygen mask or something in here. Very interesting. Alright, so I told you guys there's like nothing going on in that sense. Radio check. Good one. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. Man, it's loud. Oh, that is loud. Get some turn it. Yep, that's what we want. Gotta watch these old things, y'all. Sometimes they'll get a mind of their own and start wanting to do all kinds of uncommanded things. But gorgeous cabin. All this fun stuff comes out. Table comes out there. Oh, something else here. I forget. Oh yeah, the cabin lights. They do come on, but it's daytime. Send it. Morning, Mike. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy Sunday. Alright, coming out 12.9 there. Cloud performance is doing really well. And of course, as expected, as we increase in altitude, that density, so our pulling effect that our props is having on the air is decreasing as well. So our torque is going to drop off, and of course, unfortunately, our temps are going to climb a little bit. So the gauges actually coincide with what the reality is. Pretty cool. One cool thing I really like about X-Plane, and hopefully at some point 2020 will catch up on 13.7 there. I'm gonna add a little more power, guys. We're petering out about 1,000 foot per minute. I know she can do a little more. So I'm at a little more torque there. Watching my temps as well. Looks like we got plenty. Yeah, plenty of room there. And we'll watch it about 6. Keep it under around 600. Oh yeah. Look at that climb rate. Goodness gracious. That's about 900 ship horsepower on each side. So lots of ponies to get us where we need to go. I got plenty of gas. Not that. But yeah, solid airplane. Solid airplane, gents. Thought about actually in the King Air this morning, and not the King Air. No, well, I thought about that too, but then in the King Air this morning, and I keep seeing King Air, not King Air, the Q400, and I noticed there's been some. So explain mostly because most of us know, been a moving target here lately. There's been quite a few betas coming out, which has been nice. And you guys know how betas and high fidelity are not. Sometimes they don't play well together, so they're. I was like, well, I'll do the King Air, but I always do the King Air, and you know, hadn't shown the MU-2. When you get a chance, turn your mic volume up. Oh man, that's max right there. Is that a little better, Charlie? We are max. Though Moo is singing. Yeah, she does do that, man. She does do that. Very loud airplane. Like even in real world, man, you can when these things, even when they're in the pattern, you can definitely hear them. Definitely hear them. Guys, now how long is the flight? Are we there yet? Oh, here go Mike. Sound like he's a passenger or something. Man, don't you guys seriously saying, bro? There's an 18K here. Go ahead and get to set that transition. There we go. Boom. All right. Giant snacks in the back. Man, I don't know. Well, let's see. Don't know. Let's see whether getting much in the back. I know. I thought I saw some of the drawers working. I don't remember. Why would temps climb as you increase in altitude? So there's less of a cooling effect as the air density decreases, right? So there's less air molecules going into the cooling bits of our engine. You see, so as a result of the increase in altitude, again, there's a decrease in air density, which the air molecules are spread apart. So there are less of those going into our engine, keeping her cool. Now, there's a couple of ways to counteract that. You can, what we do even in the low levels, right? We, lower our AOA and have a more of a direct flow into the intakes, right? Or we can sound like a JetBlue. That's exactly what it is, Charlie. Or we can increase the power, increase those RPMs, and get more air via a faster rate. However, we're limited by the temps, which you can kind of see there. We gotta watch those. The temps already climbed past 600 degrees Celsius as we went up to 20,000 feet. And again, we got much less pulling power up here, so our torque is decreasing as well. That's the nature of turboprop operations, unfortunately. You start on down low. Torque is a limiting factor, right? So as we're, down low, we're in that nice dense area, especially on the cool and towards the fall, where temperature is less of an issue. And we come up out of that airport and we depart. You have to what torque is a factor because the engine components are only rated for a certain torque or a certain force on the innards. So if we exceed that, we can break something, right? Whereas in the summer times, especially, even though we're down low, temperatures can be limiting also. So, I was about 15 minutes ago. You good now? Your chat's delayed. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is, man. I don't know what's going on. For a quick second, back for touchdown. I had to come in and say hey to the crew. What's going on? What's going on, Chief, man? Hope you're doing well, big bro. But yeah, that's my nerd moment on altitude turboprop ops. Oops, I was supposed to alt sell that, and you guys didn't remind me. Shame. Shame. Alright, she should have catched 230 now. But yeah, you can kind of see it there. See the temps kind of coming up a little bit. So it's always a trade-off. There's always a give and take, and in turboprop performance. That is for sure. But one of the cool advantages of the direct driven turboprops like the Allisons and the Garrett's, the TP331s, once they get to altitude, they're very efficient altitude. Hence why a lot of you do see the 331s in a few airplanes. The King Airs, there was a couple of older model King Airs back in the day. They actually use Garrett motors, and there's still a few of them flying today. Metros, they use the crap out of them. What else? There's a Piper, I believe. I forget. It's multi-engine variant, but there's a Piper, I believe, that uses the Garretts. Of course, the Mitsubishi. There's a few of them out there. Not so much from what I've seen anymore. Because I don't know, it seems like Pratt & Whitney has just been blowing the doors off turboprop technologies, and they're just making it irresistible. From a performance perspective. But these 331s are definitely quite a few of them still left for sure. I get the prop sync on as well. Man, there's like nothing going on in that sim. Nothing. Let's see, Jack Center is on. Oh, I wonder how well they sound. I may not even get them. But yeah, so once you get her stable, I mean, it's like any other airplane. Down low is when it really gets fun. You guys kind of see on approach. She's a handful, without a doubt. The landings are, landings in the MU-2. You just got to take what you get. You just got to fly by the numbers and take whatever she gives you. It's not, it's not a butter machine. Hence the trailing link mains. They can take a little bit of a beating. So just gotta take what you can get. You can't chop the power or flare and let ground effect kind of bring you, help bring you home. Can't do that. You end up you end up lowering the runway elevation by a few that. So there. Yeah, she is not giving us much performance today, but you know, and outside the air temp's pretty warm, so she's giving us what she can give us. 229 over the dirt, so not bad. I don't think I will take it. That's why my my dang stupid app tab. Gosh. So I was trying to pan around the cabin, right? So this is why I hardly stream in the mornings. I was trying to pan around the cabin, and this was on, and this whole time it was taking key command. So I've been pressing A and the Lord knows what else this whole time. Wah wah. Alright, so we'll make sure we close this next time. Let's see if we can go for the cabinets and see if we can find Mike some snacks. Nope, none there. Let's see what's in here. Nope, nothing here. Other aside from the headset. We need those on. These ain't bows, Mike. They're not bows. I'm not sure what they are. Looks like one of those Amazon specials. You know, one of the you know, the companies that like make stuff. You know, that's, you know, that if you know, for, you know, cop a headset for like $30. You know, you're just praying that it works. It's one of those joints there that's semi noise canceling. So that's what we got going. See what's in here. Do these work too? What? This whole time I have not. Man, it should have been a bag of Fritos, chili cheese, or something in there. Something. No cooler. Nothing. Oh, dang. Airplane's turning. What are we doing? Alright. Like, what? I'm like, wait a minute, airplane. I saw the shadows move. Why is the airplane turning? Alright. That makes sense now. It's fine. She's doing what she's telling her to do. So that's all right in Stalker's book right now. All right, so we'll continue to pilfer the cabinet. So there's none there. Old school flight bag. Not much there. We'll keep heading on back here. But I think another thing that's really attractive about the Mitsubishi, besides my weird crescendo, is the price point. They have a really good price point for their performance, which I think, you know, is what attracts a lot of people to it. Oh man, can't open the pot. He comes planning into our fly-in. Yeah, man, you kind of got to, bro. It's the gentleman from TOGA did an amazing job capturing the nuances of flying this thing. Like, you can't chop power. I mean, you gotta leave a few RPMs in there, you know, for the homies, right? Like, you can't, you know, let me just sit in this thing, let me just CRJ this thing. No. You guys will see. Kind of hard to describe almost. She doesn't like being fast, but when you're trying to land, you kind of need to be a little slow. So there's a lot of changes in trim. Really in every regime of flight. And with the Mitsubishi, especially on the roll axis, it's almost imperative that you know, it's almost, I mean, it's literally a necessity that you make adjustments, that you retrim the airplane. You just have to. The reason why I say that is because if, let's say, for instance, you know, we're on climb, we're doing our thing, and we lose the engine and we're out of trim. That's where you can get yourself in a bind real quick with this airplane, and it's happened in the real world. You know, as I mentioned earlier, the airplane does not like being slow at all. It gets really, really squirrely. Let's see if I can take you guys. I'm gonna lower the desktop audio a smidge so it won't blow you guys' eardrums out. And we're gonna step outside for a minute, just so I can kind of. Oh my lord, that's loud. I'm gonna take my headphones out because it's like super loud. These are the flying surface. These are the control surfaces here. This is all you got. That is all you have. There are no ailerons at all to be spoken of in this thing. So you guys can only imagine. You got, you're fast. It's all good in the hood, right? You know, things are great. We got good fast airflow going over the control surfaces. So our controls are very effective. Like right now, this thing's a dream to fly. But as we get slow, the viscosity starts getting loose and it's less tight over the wing, right? Instead of it doing like, I'm horrible drawing at this, guys. I'm sorry. Instead of just going, smoothly over the wing there and over the control surfaces like we see now, it starts getting real sloppy. It starts getting real sloppy. You got vortices and all that nastiness going across it. So your controls get very sloppy once you get below about 100 knots. So you got to watch that. Definitely got to watch that. But this design, this wing, is what gives the airplane its amazing performance. This guy can get pretty dang close to BLJ light speeds at cruise because of this wing. So it's definitely one that, from what I'm told, is beaten in the training. Definitely gotta stay on your toes with this guy for sure. Man, I'm like so behind on the chat. What happened to your? I need to get my X-plane back working. What happened to your lost my ortho and it freezes? Can't figure it out. I don't know, guys. Cause Charlie was he had ortho and his sim just like went tits up. It just did not like the was it auto ortho, Chief? Because it did not like it didn't like Charlie's environment at all. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. What y'all think? I'm dropping frames like nobody's business. I hope y'all can see the stream. I'm sorry if you can't. Dumping frames. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to see if I can see that a little quicker on my file. Dive in here really quick and this is sad, guys. This is how long I have not been. I forgot how. Oh man. There we go. Oh, maybe I can Charlie said, wait a minute, man, I'm not even messing with ortho no more. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's something that it has to be something Laminar is doing in the background. They're not being very forthcoming, but it has to be something they're doing in the background that's making auto ortho not play nice. That's the only conclusion I can draw. Yeah, I tried to switch to auto ortho and it jacked up. Set the whole thing up. Oh yeah. Figured I'd just give it time. Yeah, let's give it some time. I honestly think Laminar is going to end up providing a solution here. I remember one of those interviews, one of the numerous interviews. What's his butt? Old Austin was in, and he said that they've heard a lot of the wants of the industry, and perhaps at some point they'll look at a ortho solution, because no matter what they say, there's something to be said about good terrain textures, right? Definitely something to be said about it. They changed the folder structure. The folders. I'll talk eventually. They changed. Oh, okay. I got you, Charlie. That may be it, bro. That may be why it's acting so janky now, because of that. Changing up the structures and stuff. Yep. Yeah, because it looks okay I think the thing that I kind of like about it, as it is now, is just for the sim in its current state, for me, just performs so freaking well. Oh my gosh, like there's not a blip, not a stutter, nothing. It just runs. Like I was in the you guys know me in the 650. I was in the 650 last night, and it was just this very smooth, pleasurable experience. Don't get me wrong, I love my visuals, but I think, dang, the dog just woke up. Man, that's why I try to get my streams in the morning, because once the clan starts waking up, it's a wrap for me. It is a wrap for me. Especially my youngest, he gets in here and wants to fly and starts pressing stuff, and my autopilot ends up being turned off, and thought we was at the airport. Hey Mike, do you take Kona on your flights with you? I never asked you that. If so, how does he behave? Man, I still been working on a wife, man. Working on a wife for a dog, man. But she ain't going, guys. She's just not going. Like, she's not going at all. She is not going one bit. Not having it. I'm like, my goodness, can we get a, I don't know, a gerbil or something? No. I grew up with a dog. I think every child should have an opportunity to, have an animal, right? Get that sense of, taking care of something else besides themselves, and, responsibility and all that fun stuff. And maybe we'll get a fish or something. I don't know. Okay, we'll start with a fish. Oh, I'm still in Jackson's. Yeah. Nah, man, that dog's afraid to go in the car. She'd freak out. Yeah, I know. The dog we used to have, Stewie. Yeah, he was a little wound. He got a little wound up in the cars too. Man, Kona freaks out in that Tesla. You can't hear it. I could easily see I see why they got that autopilot in those cars, Mike. Because those things are dang quiet, especially if you're like half asleep or something. Oh man, Yeah, I can totally see that being see why there's a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of memes flying around of folks driving Teslas and they're like, you know, their mouths gaped open and like deep in REM sleep. Not that first stage of sleep, but we're talking like REM sleep, like we're just in a different, whole nother dimension, you know. A whole nother, she just doesn't like cars, man. Not sure why. Yeah, it happens, man. You know, they all have their, you know, some of them they love it, and then some of them, you know, they can't stand them. Feel you. I feels you. Where are we at right now? Of course, we'll still be in Texas. Just about to cross Texarkana, though. But then from there, we'll pushing. We'll keep pushing forward. We'll keep pushing forward on to Hot Springs. I hadn't been there. What's it looking like? I kind of miss the Ole Elon for the win. Yeah, I kind of miss the TDS 750 where you can kind of zoom in and I mean where you can kind of check the weather. Pretty nice. Not gonna lie, what's their engines doing? Everything's happy. I wonder if we can get a few more torque there. I hear Liam waking up, so marks my oh, like alright, time to write this up. We're about a little over halfway though, so it should be fairly quick. We'll start top of drop here in just a minute. That bugs me though. I mean, we put something different squad code in there. Bugs me. 200. Make it at least semi-plausible. Hey Charlie, are those servers still down yet? 2020 servers? Yeah, it's weird, guys. So like the chat is way laggy. I'm almost going to have to I'm using OBS to like watch the chat, but I'm almost gonna have to go old school and just pull up another web browser. You tell them, Charlie said, I sure will, brother. I sure will. Old man coming to take the right seat. Man, right seat straight to glory, bro. I'm telling you, man, he'll mess around. They'll press something or pull a lever back or something, and I gotta come back in the room, and you know, I'm in a full, like a deep spin. Oh man, he's running out of here. Yeah, I wouldn't trade him for them. Big up, fellas. What's going on, Drew? What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Haven't been in, just installed community folder now. Man, you're going through it right now, bro. Holy smoke. Hope you get that line out, man. Got a little preset there. Across old Texarkana, and I'll let's see, I'll probably be starting the top of drop here. There. By 80 out, we'll probably start 75, 80 out. We'll start that drop. get everything set up. I don't know if you guys have had this issue in X-Plane, but trying to pick up ATIS is a chore. For example, let's do this. I'm going to get the list to the ATIS for Texarkana. Works. I can't get it to work when I'm on that sim. Super weird. Yeah, it's just nothing. Nothing. We'll start that turn here. About right now. At 209 nautical miles, and it's taking us about 49 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad performance at all. Catch up with the chat here. Graveyard Spiral gone. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I'm deep in one, man. Like in the bowels of one. That's old Limb. But no. Oh shoot, 73 out, guys. Let's go ahead and start. Go ahead and get the show. All right, so we gotta figure out weather. Gotta figure out weather. Before we still probably we're in VFR conditions, so I'm expecting a visual. Use the clacking. Let's see. Winds are. Oh shoot! Winds comes visibility 8. Got condition clear. Temperature 28. 2.25. Hence the low visibility. The lowish is 8 statute mile. Okay. Well, I don't know what they're. Let's pull up the tab. Next. I'm not too concerned about chopping and dropping, so that's fine. Roll the power back here a little bit though. Let's go ahead and start this thing. Roll down to about 8K. Gonna walk those down there. Vertical speed. I think this works on Bravo. Yes, it works. Awesome. All right. There's no visual indication of your vertical speed. You just kind of have to make your changes, see what she gives you, and then it's kind of adjust from there. That's what we're doing. Get about 1,700-1,800 foot per minute. Alright, see if that gives us. We're back to about flight idle. And we need to go 1,000 feet. It's about 1,000 feet. Right there. Alright, cool. She's sending for us. Alright, so make sure we're still aviating, right? I don't know, guys. I'm thinking we'll just that 0.5. I don't know, runway 5 is looking pretty sweet right now. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But I'm not a huge fan of straight ends. Not a huge fan of that either. So, with that being said, I'm gonna plan for a left downwind. Yeah, we'll hit 2-3. Screw it. Yeah, we'll hit 2-3. I get nervous on straight ends. There's something about them. I don't like them. There are a lot of people who do them. I don't like them, especially on the weekends when there's just a lot of action going on. I like an opportunity. Either I'll cross midfield kind of high and just kind of get the lay of the land, or I'll slide in on the 45 and catch me a left or right downwind, depending on the airport and whatnot, and just do that. Because I mean, you got some folks that'll go out there, man. It'll be like a freaking they'll be in the 172 Mike Charlie, and and shooting a 12-mile final like nobody's business, and yeah, it causes some issues, especially when you're in control. So we'll do that. We'll plan for the left downwind and go from there. As far as the approaches are concerned, they're all favoring runway 5. But I think with 8 statute miles, we're in VFR condition, so we should be good. Worst case, we'll we're not controlled, right? So we'll climb out, vector ourselves, and regroup, and go from there. Savvy? Cool. All right, so let me check the chat. Check the chat. 110. Oh, shit, I gotta check in for my flight. Daggum. Oh, freaking work. Check in for my flight here. I was trying to find a 10 o'clock flight, and there's like no 10 o'clock flights going to freaking Houston. So I gotta take an 8:20, which means I gotta leave here like freaking, oh gosh, like what, 6? Yeah, I gotta freaking leave here at 6. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm like, whew. And that flag is stacked. Holy cow. Goodness gracious. I'll see it is. Alright, so that's done. Let me actually can't. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, guys, the chat's like really laggy, so hold on here. Hold on here. Let's see. Holy smokes, just got that. Let's see here. Charlie. What are you considering here as you make your approach? Man, it's a couple things. Well, one depends on my IFR, VFR, but there's a few things, especially high performance. I want to make sure that one, we got the performance to get in, and two, if we have the performance, if we get ourselves in the bind, if we have the performance to get out. Fortunately, no, it's not hot and high or anything like that. It should be good. You know, of course, where you want to consider weather. I was looking at for the most part, I mean, we're got some pretty sweet conditions for flying right now. So 8 statute miles, that's gravy. So should be good there, especially high performance on the weekend, fam. Exactly, man. Exactly. But the acronyms, Mike. You working on your instrument now, so you got your, you got. I mean, I don't know if they're still using them now. ISATM, for your approach briefing, right? You identify your course entry. What is it? Altitudes, time, something like that. Going through your, going through your various outs. Looking for an out. In the event something happens. Heck, there's been times I used to fly to Sedona, and the airport will close. Real world, due to what have you. So it's like, well, dang, do I have the fuel? Even though you're not an eye for a flight plan. Do you have the gas to get where you need to go? So there's a few things that I let flows guide me, but then there's a couple of things that kind of happen subconsciously in my mind, and looking at all the variables at play here. But fortunately, shouldn't be too bad going into hot springs. I do know there is we are close to a body of water. So, guess what? If we run into an issue and we can't find the road or anything nice and, relatively clear, especially in the south where you got a bunch of trees, I mean, that body of water might be an option. It very well might be an option. As bad as it may suck, like, whoa, this is gonna suck. I don't want to do a water landing. We don't train for that, right? But I mean, what's either plowing in the trees kind of sucks as well. So it's like, dang, what sucks less? Kind of, I guess, what morbid to think about, but unfortunately, it's the reality. Especially when you're dealing with high performance aircraft, there's a lot of things happen very quickly, especially in the MU-2. You can't, working the pattern in the MU-2 is a task on its own, because you have to stay so dang fast. So taking the opportunity to digest all that, which is why we kind of, truth be told, if I'm not running my mouth, I'm typically trying to get all that mined out. Heck, 100 miles out, let's start talking about it. So or heck, talk to yourself. Shit, I do that all the time. Nothing wrong with talking to yourself in the airplane. I literally do that all the time. Oh man, so let me see. I'm over here rambling. Let's see. Okay, catch on. Not the 172. Man, that still gets me, bro. I wish him the best. I'm not even gonna get into it, but I wish him the best, Charlie. But bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just do not know. Do not know. I do know this though. Let's go ahead and make a call. Hot Springs traffic, November 321 Gulf is about 20 miles to the southwest of the field. Be entering a left downwind on the 45 for runway 23. Hot Springs traffic. Well, that's the plan at least. Need to check something. Wow, so that's different than what way different than what this guy told me. Well, I checked that. Low to high. High to low. Look out below. Alright, so looking pretty good here now. About 18 out. And I had to start slowing down here. I'm gonna blaze in here. Doing or not. Like we don't have any home training, right? Full sand, uncontrolled airfield, part 2. Alright, pressurization looks good. I'll go ahead and bring those props up. Prop RPM up. Yeah, I think it's good there. Fuel is good. Alright, so be up on this thing about $15-ish. I do plus 10, so it's about, but well, it depends. Now I'll probably do like a plus 15. So we should about 115 on the air, on the approach speed. We'll get her slowed up to about 150, get dirty, and then we'll start our pattern work there. About 5,000 feet. We'll hold that. We'll hold that. Actually, let's do. Can this thing cap? No cap. I get it. We'll level out there. Airport. All right. I think it might be right traffic control, but we're gonna do that. And you know what? Let's. We've got this beat side. And for sure. Airport elevation is, drum roll please, 1,500 feet. I mean, well, no, 549 feet. So, 1,500 feet. We'll do 2,000. Kind of break off here, parallel it a little bit. Well, I was hoping I didn't screw that up. And try to squeeze in, kind of tight on 45 and fall asleep. Power. Well, let's do. Second heading mode. Then I need to that way. See if I can... Oh, now my trim's not working. Yay! Alright, so now I'm going to be fighting the airport. Great. Great! Tell you what, we're... Alright. Oh man, she's got that much worse now. for this week 45. Actually, hold on, guys. We're gonna break off this real quick. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's see if I can figure out this trim issue. I cannot get her to him anymore. Alright. See what's going on here. I'm like weird. Stop work. I just need a little nose down. I could. Oh. It isn't like that. That feels like a lot better. Just have to get on. There we go. Oh yes, that. I can live with that. Sucks, but I can. Not 100% sure what happened though. Here he is. Stand by. All right. Try again here. I'll let you guys see the yoke as well, so you guys can see the struggle. Not too bad. We'll continue as planned. We'll air in 11:30 on the visual 2-3. Situational awareness there. We'll kind of use the use power to help us out, and since our trim is being super wacky. Oh yeah, that's much better now. Whew. Not sure why we lost electric trim, but I think there's something. I remember seeing a forum post on it. If you use the keybind for the AP disconnect native in the sim, it disengages the electric trim completely. So, man, that new. I told you, Charlie. That thing's for the win, bro. For the win. All right. The win. All right. Let's try it again. Hot Springs traffic. Number 321 Gulf Mike is 7 miles to the southwest to be entering left downwind on 45 for runway 23. Hot Springs traffic. Let's start to descend a little bit. A little rain there, which makes sense. Our temp and dew point's pretty close, so. Does my roll trim work at least? Okay. Whew. I can deal with pitch. I can muscle it a little bit, but man, we'd be in a we'd be the bind if we didn't have that roll trim. Not gonna lie, fellas. Not gonna lie. airfield there. It'll be kind of an extended left base, but it'll be okay. Gunnercraft makes it all easy. No, Mike, I think you missed it, bro. They have a standalone updater now. So it resides outside of the sim, so you can make all your adjustments without having to go in the sim to update. So pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna roll this thing out here. Hot Springs traffic. One go Mike during a left base runway. Yeah, you don't even have to go inside the sim now. Don't even have to go inside the sim now. Alright, I'm gonna have to aviate a little bit here, guys. Pitch for about 150. Let me sprinkle a dash of flaps in there. Right. There. Go down. Green on the lights. Cool. Right, a little power there. Got to chase it a little bit. Again, we don't want to get slow. Got some high terrain over yonder. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to make this turn like now. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that building. High Springs traffic. Bring up Mike is making a left base runway 23. High Springs traffic. No buffer. Right. Right. Not put us in the place. Always nice not to be in the trees there. Right. Let's see, about 500 foot per minute. Looking sweet. Airspeed's looking sweet. Not too slow. Gear checks. Props check. Finals clear. Runway's clear-ish. Alright, let's go ahead and start this final here. I'll follow this terrain in a little bit. Throwing another notch of flaps. High Springs traffic. One Gulf Mike is starting to follow runway 23. High Springs traffic. Add a little power. More power. There we go. A little low in the profile than I would like, but this terrain's kind of janky here, which makes perfect sense as to why all of the instrument approaches are coming 105. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little high. That's okay. I'd rather have too much of that than be on the other end of that. I need. Okay, she's feeling good now. Go ahead and get the ignition. Also in that flow is a bleed air, but we ain't got time for that. We got to send it. We ain't got time for that. So she's getting really sloppy now. So she's getting slow. She's like, hey, buddy, I don't like this. I don't like this. Not one bit. But we got to get slow, buddy. That land can't fly forever. Yeah, I like being high right now, so that's cool. I'm not worried about the descent profile. I can dump that. Yes, sir. I can dump that. All right. Stay on speed here. Let the big 331s help me out on the descent. All right, I'm just gonna fly this guy onto the runway. Bump the landing. Alright, let's go hold that nose off there. Keep that power in, because she'll slow down. Keep that power in there. We're going to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Alright, I'm out of there. And full reverse. Oh. Oh man, that sound. Like fresh pancakes in the morning. You guys can tell I hadn't ate breakfast. Y'all know. I just want to put that out there. Alright, let's go ahead and exit the runway here. Man, that hot springs never disappoints. Where my props are back with me there. Alright, let's see here. Hot Springs traffic, gonna go for my kids. Clear runway 2, tree, alpha to the ramp. Alright, let's get a, I guess we can do a replay. I don't know how it is going to fare. We'll jump off of that since there's no freaking body on it anyway. Alright, let's see if this works. Sim crashes, guys. I'm sorry. It's been great. Hope y'all have a great Sunday. Alright, alright, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Alright. Oh man, it's too. Try to get some wing viewage here. Oh, look at that. Ah, too cool. There is something to be said about Arkansas flying, gents. There is something to be said about flying in Arkansas. Just too cool. Just too cool. There's so much more to simming in aviation than just LAX, JFK, and, you know, wherever else. Just phenomenal photography and oh my lord. Oh man. If I can get a there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, you just kind of, I didn't get out of the power to the main tip. Oh, that thing just drops like a dadgum rock. Oh my goodness. Oh, love the sounds. Love the sounds. Alright, let me catch a passenger view. One quick passenger view, and then I will get out. You guys are there. Gorgeous country. Absolutely, Charlie. Absolutely, man. Just phenomenal country up here. Yeah, I'm sure it's even better in 2020. Even freaking better in 2020. Even better. Too cool. Oh my goodness. I will say though, that was not fun without trim. That was not fun at all. I would have totally loved to have had some trim, and there's Liam right on cue. Well, cool, guys. We're gonna get this guy on the ramp here. Get the guy taxied in and call it. What, taxi lights on, strobe lights off? Sort of the after landing flow would be nice. Alright. Check both sides. Good, alright. And again, very, very little brake usage here. We're just using modulating that beta pitch. Letting that slow us down there. Again, just phenomenal work by TOGA Simulations. I think it's something on me with the whole electric trim issues. I'll go back and figure out what I did, and it worked out there. I think some parking spots right there. Break off here and giving us for waking up the dog. I told you guys, hey man, TP 331s for the win, bro. For the win. Alright, let's get these props back. For these guys into auto check ride path. Oh, appreciate your check ride, Mike. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I was looking forward to that on the debrief there. Need that off. And see if I remember how to shut this thing down. Got to stop. Throttles back on the stops, and we'll chalk up, put the parking brake in, and we'll call it good. Chalk's in there. There you go. No stops. All right, parking brake off. Turn all this stuff off. I don't need that anymore. Oh, there, and that's good there. Alright, we'll clamber out the door. Cool. Well, guys, appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this morning. And look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care of yourselves and each other.